Hey, this your girl Earl from N Reborns, and I showed y'all this little kit here, which is the on the other day with Kennella, and I said it's the Salia kit, and she's 12.5 inches. But the dilemma I'm having, and I got two reborn racks like this here that holds all your parts. Oops, yeah, the head right there. But the sticks on this one is too thick, and as you can see, the holes in this limb is so teeny tiny it can't fit on top of this thing here at all. So you know me, I'm always a crafty person, so I wanted to show you guys who are reborning and want to do micro preemie kits. You go to your local dollar store and you can buy a pack of 15 little dolls for $1. Comes in a pack. And then you get yourself one of these block right here with the green foam that you put your flowers in. And check this out. Now you have made yourself a reborning rack for the micro minis. Now this particular video and me in the process of painting this kit, it is 6:45 right now. Saturday night. I should be finished within 24 hours with this doll. So I am good. We had company come by and I got family down, so all that delayed me. But I am going to start this kit in a minute. But I just wanted to show you how you can make, and I didn't even take the, sorry about the dog barking, but like I said, I didn't even take the plastic or anything off. I just stick the little sticks right in here like as such. And I did them in different lengths so that they wouldn't be hitting each other, and I undried the whole kit on here. And that way they can dry right on this little rack here that I made. I went there because I saw these here in the longer ones, but you can take the longer ones and some bigger wood sticks, or you can use pencils and do the same thing with. Or if you got a flower arrangement in your house, you can take that, the styrofoam out of that, or if you just get a TV or something with styrofoam come in the box for Mother's Day, or even a mixing bowl or anything like that that has styrofoam in the box, save those styrofoam. Get you a pack of dowels, which is these little wooden sticks. And like I said, I got mine right from the dollar store. And you can make yourself a reborning rack. I just wanted to, because these other, because this one here, I paid $25 and I got two of these. And both of them have kits on it right now. This kit I just showed is a preemie. But what I'm trying to make now is a micro preemie, and then I'm doing another kit for my a friend of mine. I'm doing a kit for her. So with that being said, and I don't know if you can see him, but anyway, I'm doing that kit there, which is the Corbin kit as well. So I'm just in work in progress with that. I started that last night. So I want to get this preemie done, so when I come back on, I will be showing y'all how she looked painted and me putting her together and then finally dressing her. But this is part one, but I'm going to consolidate all the parts to the video. But anyway, this your girl Earl. See you for part two. Hey, this your girl Earl. And I just wanted to show y'all a work in progress. She's coming along, guys. Fingers crossed. Look who just had the last final coat of painting. And so I'm going to put her together and we'll come right back. Alrighty, let me do just a little tad bit adjustment. Here we have it. And now that I put this little lady all together, and she was just born, so we can do a blanket reveal. Do note that she is still naked. And then we'll get her dressed in just 1 second. But we want to introduce to you Kennella little sister, little Miss Willow. And Kennella even let her hold her little unicorn. Since naturally she's on the unicorn blanket. And then she on the other unicorn blanket down below. Got the unicorn little angels on it. And this is little Willow. And we named her Willow the night I was painting her. And you might still see strings because I do have strings tying her up. She has not grown her hair yet because somehow I think I had misplaced it or possibly thrown it away. But I promise you guys that I will come on and show her in her little teeny tiny self. So I just got the strings tied up on her. Actually, I just got her stuffed with a little stuffing out of Reva's shoes because I cannot get to the box where my sister put my fiberfill at this time. And I just stuff her with some tissue because I still gotta pop her off and put some hair on her. But a promise is just as good as the person who makes it. I did paint her in 24 hours, but I had misplaced her. And I don't know if you can see her little tongue sticking out. It's just the cutest little thing. And I don't want to show all her threads and everything, but I wanted to show some of her little painting details. And top of her little head. I don't know why. You never can see the veins and things on here, but she do have them. Look at your little toes. Little feet. But anyway, we're going to get her and Kennella dressed for Themes Thursday. And since she's the naked one, we will start with her and get her on the Pampers and everything else. But like I say, I do have to get her some hair. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Yep, that'll work. Okay. And let me see if I can zoom in just a tad bit more without getting her messed up. I'm going to tell y'all, I do love tiny babies because y'all know how much I love little Kennella. But this little one, it was a pleasure to paint, but also somewhat of a low pain because my hands are so big to do these little teeny tiny kits. And I do want to, and I also do somewhat of like a little picture slide at a later time. Well, maybe, I don't know, I might do it today. But I don't know how to put it onto this video, so with that being said, we will move this video right along and I'll do it on another video of the process of me readorning her. But I did bring a few little things to change her. And because she got on that belly plate, I might just put her on one of Kenella's little cloth diaper. And this diaper is the Micro Preemie by Happy Honey. Can you see that? And I was told y'all before I was looking for a doll that is small enough to wear Kennella clothes. You know what? I might need the pillow. Let me get a pillow to hold her head up a little. Oh, these oxygen tanks about to trip me up. I do have a pillow. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Had to put the dogs back out. Because I didn't want them. There you go. Yep, that's a little bit better. I didn't want them carrying on all over the video while I'm trying to do the video with her. Oh, your little belly plate could be covered. But that's okay. But for the sake of this video, it'll be A-OK. There you go. And due to the fact today's theme day, but y'all have seen Kennella in this outfit, so we decided we'll put her in this outfit. And she will be wearing, and this outfit is by if anybody's interested in getting this outfit, this particular outfit came from PreemiePride.com. Today's oh goodness, theme Thursday is insects, bugs, and these got little butterflies. The headband got the matching butterfly is the top, and the little pants. The last time we had that particular theme day, Kennella wore this outfit. And we have the little socks, white lace socks with the pink bow. And I know the socks is going to be a little big, but as you, oops, wrong fit. But I will fold it up underneath her, because like I say, she is a micro preemie, not a preemie. They do sell preemie socks, and these are, I believe these are preemie socks, but I really need micro preemie for her, because she's only 12.5 inches. Kennella is 13 inches. But we can move right along with this video. And like I said, this particular outfit came from, I think it's PreemiePride.com. Yeah, PreemiePride.com. And I hope it looks as cute on her as it did on Kennella. Because she is a 1/2 inch smaller than Kennella. I really wish I had her hair, but I don't know what I did with the hair, because it was a new vendor I was trying, because Dee Dee's Reborn Nursery had purchased some hair from this particular vendor, and I wanted to try it. So she had a little small batch, and I'm like, oh, that would be just enough for the micro preemie, which I have here at the house. I just wanted to try that here. You know, I tried different vendors on different dolls, so then I can know which hair I like working with the best. And that was my theory behind it. But one thing I really wish, because everybody was saying, you can make it a girl or you make it a boy, and everybody was saying, oh, it would make Kennella a cute little brother. And that was true. I would like to have Kennella a little brother. And we can put her little bottle by her. But this ain't nothing but a little, you know, the little magic milk bottles. And both these little hands fits it up, but I did have them in a little pink rattle. You can put the rattle by that little, oops, by that little hand there. Can you hold your little rattle? Let's see if she can, there you go. And these are the little shoes I had bought for Kennella, and y'all know I always had to stuff the toe and put it on Kennella, because even though they fit in the palm of my hand, as y'all know, the foot still is tinier than these shoes. But you know me, I insist on having all my kids with shoes. But I don't even have to unbuckle it, because it can slide on just like such. And that's why I say it was okay, because her socks would take up some of the, oops, I got to, well, maybe I need to unbuckle it. Now the socks sticking to the shoe. Lord. See, I always tell y'all, I'm always all over the place with these videos. I'm going to get it together one of these days. Okay. And then after I get her dress, I'll move her out the way and then get little Kennella dress. Because this video was more about her. So that's why I did her first. Even though it would have been easier for me to do her last. But I hate when they have a curve. Oops. So, let me tell y'all, These Velcro shoes gets on my nerve when the Velcro sticks to my kids' lace socks. I have no use for it then. Cause, oops. You know me, I'm beginning to think that maybe I don't even need to put these shoes on because they're doing the most today. But while I'm doing Kennella, I'm going to touch base on a topic similar to what even having you on was saying. And I just did a video with PJ, and a YouTuber said, because we was talking about the different people who's out here scamming the YouTube community. And well, before I get to that, let me move her aside and I'll bring her back on. Okay. Let me get little Kennella. Let me move her accessories. Now I can get little Kennella. And Kennella is the Micro Preemie Collar Scout by Claire Taylor Dolls. This outfit that she taken off is by Wooby Babies. The outfit she's putting on is also by Wooby Babies. Oops, I need to keep the gloves on. Oops, need to put your mitts back on, Nella. Let me get her up. I gotta get these long sleeves off. But I might can take the mitts off because she coming out. If she been going in, I could put it on. But when she coming out of something, I don't necessarily need them. But if you do have a Micro Preemie or you do have a Collar Scout and you want some of these little Micro Preemie little mitts, and this one got the little pearls on it, you can go to Marty's Craft. She has them on eBay as well as she sells them in her Etsy shop on Etsy.com. And her shop on Etsy is Marty's Craft Tiny Babies. And like I said, we keeping with the theme for today, which the theme for today is insects and bugs. So Kennella is going to put on the little Burt's Bees outfit. So I'll have one in butterfly and one in bees. And then later this week, we will, and this, like I said, this particular outfit, and as you can see the little bees on it, I hope everything is still in frame and in focus. Oh no, she was out of focus. But, and it's the little, Burt Bees jumpsuit, and it has a little bee right there. And this was an original size 3 to 6 months by Burt's Bees Baby that Wooby Babies off of Etsy.com. She cut it down to a 14-inch. This is a 14-inch outfit. She is a 13-inch doll. And like I told y'all a while back when I first started ordering outfits for Kennella from her, what I do with your little mix? When I first did the outfits from her, Kennella was she didn't have 13-inch at the time. So then I started ordering 14 inches for Kennella. But that outfit, as you see, that I just took off Kennella was actually a 12-inch outfit. So Kennella weighs, I buy her 13-inch, 12-inch, as well as 14 inches. Because most of the things where I started with at Wooby Babies were all 14-inch clothes. You okay, little Nella? Nella just goes with the program. But see, but I like buying them clothes with short sleeves or sleeveless because it's so much easier to dress. At least with the silicones. Now, with the other baby, I'll put her on the longer sleeves with no problem because she's vinyl. Get right, little Nella. And Nella got, like I said, she's the third. Kennella got armatures in her legs, so she can straighten her legs out for me to put this pants, snap this pants around it. Did she have booties? Yeah, she got booties with this. Kennella got a lot of blue, and maybe I need to add a little bit more blue in her feet because Kennella. I don't know why. When I made her, I didn't even look at Kennella, to be honest with you. But maybe I should have looked at Kennella when I started painting her. But I was trying to get her as dark as Kennella so that, they would look similar in painting. But I still think, I know for a fact Nella is still darker than she is. And I turned off some of the lighting in here so the video looks a little bit darker. Because sometimes when I put all the bright lights on, it washes out the paint on my dolls. So I turned down some of the lights so that we can just brush Kennella bangs down because she about to have on a hat. So we ain't got to do too much with the hair. Just fluff it up there. She don't have to have all that done with her hair. So I just went to brush today, Ruth. But I'm going to tell you, I like Willow with a bald head. So I'm not in a big rush to paint her hair. I mean, not paint her hair. I did thought about painting some hair on her. I did thought about it, and I still might do it. You never know. Okay. Here we go. Oh, here it is. But don't tell me I ain't lost one of Nella little booties. Nothing but Nella. She don't fuss. Nothing. Let me see how you can bend one leg up and one down like your little sister. How about that? There you go. Keep one straight and one bent up. But also what I want to talk about, and because I started this subject a couple of times on my channel, and I believe that it got misconstrued. Okay, Nella's. What? Saying she got a rattle. You want a rattle? Well, let me put her back. See if y'all two can sit side by side. Oops. Wait a minute. I might have to lay y'all flat off the pillow so everybody can see y'all. There you go. Let me see if this is still in frame. Well, let me come out just a tad. There you go. This one can hold this rattle. And Kennella can hold, better yet, since she just was born, we'll put her on this one and say, it's a girl. Kennella, you can hold a little one. And don't get upset because you get the little one. It'll be okay. And put some lappies, but put your little beer in that hand. You hold a beer. She'll have the little bottle by her. We'll put the bottle right here. Y'all two can share the bottle. Well, while y'all look at these, then I'll get into the discussion and the reason I said that I knew what I was saying got out of context because I heard somebody mention it on their channel. I'm not going into who, when, what, and how, and all this stuff here. I'm not calling no names because I don't do this ain't the channel for the call outs. But when I was saying that when I first started my channel back in November year before last, I opened up my channel showing my dolls And at that time, I only had Reborns on there. And I had some, and most of my dolls are, a few of my dolls are painted by really well-known artists, and I can't remember all the nursery names, so I'm not going to call them out. But I do need to go back in my notes and find out the name of the nursery that did even Baby Gray overseas. But anyway, but at that time, I said I only had 40 subscribers. I didn't say this to down anybody else's channel. I was just explaining what happened on my channel. Well, like I said, I opened the channel in November. I got Reva and Kennella in January. Reva and Kennella. Reva is the Reva Silicone Sculpt by Lillian Brifo. As y'all know, Clear Taylor Dolls. Poor Lillian Brifo Scalps. And Reva is the Reva Prototype. And she was poured, painted, and rooted by Claire Taylor. But her scalp is a Lillian Brifo scalp. But when I got those dolls, then all of a sudden I got a rush of subscribers. But when I said that, I wasn't putting nobody else's dolls down. I was saying Claire Taylor must be got a whole big range, as well as Lillian Brifo, of followers, because when I posted those dolls, I got a lot of views. But my most viewed dolls from the over a year that I've been posting videos is LaWanda Rose. That particular video has been viewed over 3,000 times. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers as of yet. So what I was trying to say at the time, some people seem to like to follow more the higher end dolls versus, even though a lot of my Reborns, I mean, I still think they were, because people talk about the price of Reborn. I bought, and I told y'all, even the one that's not even in my collection right now, because I took all the paint off of her and I always use her for example. I bought her pre-owned as a Reborn for $800 and had to strip all the paint to have to repaint her again. So I always make the joke I paid $800 for a kit. But when I come on YouTube, y'all know I've always said, ain't nobody can ever say that I ever in all my time being on YouTube, ever say that I've ever left one negative comment or say anything derogatory on the channel. Because I always try to but try to tell people, I joined this community for the love of dolls. And I say this to say, when we got a doll community, it doesn't say you have to have a particular kind of doll. It doesn't say you have to have a high-end doll. It doesn't say that you have to have a low-end doll. I joined the community because I thought it was everybody coming together for the love of collecting dolls and interacting with their dolls, regardless of what. It can be a Barbie doll, an American Girl doll. It can be a rag doll for all I care. I love dolls. And I always told y'all, I still had all my childhood dolls. I ain't just start collecting Reborns. I just come on YouTube with my Reborns, and y'all only seeing the ones that I had since I've been on YouTube. But nobody have never seen my Reborns that I have that's over 15 years old. But cause when I first started collecting Reborns, they didn't even have kits like this we can buy. They were stripping down Lee Middleton dolls and dolls out of the stores and stuff and reborning them. And those are my first reborn dolls. And eventually I will share them with you. The same way I share with y'all my masterpiece doll that I don't show on this video. Is only one video posted of her because she is way too big and heavy for me to be dealing with. And I don't know what I was thinking, being 5'2" myself, to buy a doll 40 something inches tall that stops up to my chest. I can't manage that. But like I said, when I had dolls, my dolls actually sit around my house as decoration. Um, I didn't interact. I never interacted with dolls like this here until I got on YouTube with the Reborns. But most of my Reborn, I didn't even change them that often. They may get changed every season: spring, summer, fall, winter. Or if I change the bed spread on the bed in the guest bedrooms, because I had a 3-bedroom house, and so when I changed the beds, because most of them are in the bedrooms, I match their clothes to match the comforter sets, or the wherever chair they're sitting in. They're just like a piece of art that I display in my house. And like I told y'all, when I met my husband almost 20 years ago, I had a room with just what my spare bedroom was just for dolls. When he came into my life, so everybody knew I always loved dolls. But when I see people, and I seen this topic come up in several other YouTuber videos about whether, they got kids, or whether they got high end, or whether they got low end, or whatever kind of dolls they may have. But everybody can afford an expensive doll. Everybody can afford a silicone doll. On my channel, I have silicone and I have reborn. And like my husband said to me, he wish I had gone to class and learned how to reborn before I helped made everybody else rich buying up all of their dolls. I could have been making my own dolls, basically. But going back to what I'm trying to say here today, I really would like for all of my viewers, and I'm not gonna, well, you can do it as you want to do it as a tag or bring this conversation up on your channels. I welcome you to do so, because so many people need to stop downgrading, belittling, and basically almost bullying other people in the community who may not have a doll as expensive as them. Now, my most expensive doll to date is Reva Grace. She's my most expensive, and from Reva it comes to Kennella, and then to the Reborns. But regardless if somebody can't afford a doll for what I paid for them, I wouldn't think no less of their doll, whether they pay $1,000 for their silicone or $600 for their silicone. Because when I first heard about silicone dolls and I saw silicone doll, I was on YouTube trying to get me a secondhand one myself for a fraction of the cost, and said I would make it work and dress it up until I can afford a better one later on down the line. And just so happened when Claire made those Gabby Gills, I'm like, oh, well, that's affordable. I can finally get me a new silicone versus a secondhand one. And I told y'all a story. And for those who don't believe me, how they say I have my receipts. Because I have all the email that she and I corresponded back and forth with one another. And she said she would hold, but not hold, but I told her I got paid Friday, but when I get off, the banks is closed. I have to, and yeah, I do have that feature where I could take a picture of my check, but they only release a certain amount. I needed more out of my check than what they were going to release to me, so I needed to go to the bank and cash the check the next day. But I didn't see where Claire has sent a message back wanting to know what's my PayPal thing. So when I cashed the check and came back to her the next day, and I'm like, okay, can I get the information where to send the money to, or can you send me an invoice? She said, well, you didn't respond back to me when I had asked you about it. I thought you weren't interested. So she sold my spot, and the doubles were sold out. Well, I told y'all I really cried like a baby, and to this day, eventually, hopefully, I will get one second hand. But you know which one I really love? And like I tell y'all, don't ask nobody about selling their dolls if they don't post their dolls for sale. But I do. I love the sleeping one. I would love to have a sleeping one. But out of all the open eye ones, I really like little Gianna one. I think that's Gianna. Well, if I got the name wrong, she's the one who named her baby after Miss Serenity, and her baby named Serenity. I think that's the prettiest open eye Gabby Gill that I've seen. But on YouTube, because I don't know many people who have the Gabby Gills. Everybody else I see got the sleep one, and those one is nice. They are absolutely beautiful. Because my friend Sansan got one, and hers is just priceless. But Little Rose, she is beautiful, as well as Miss Dawn got a beautiful sleeper as well. It is another lady that I saw that was on YouTube had a sleeper, but I can't remember her name. But what I had on my previous video, I had a YouTuber said that she thought my conversation was really nice and chat, and she said it was true about what I said. But she said she got bullied on Facebook because of the doll that she had, and was even called out by name, and how and it's a shame just how people just bully people. And just like I've heard people talk about, I've seen several people on YouTube got bullied off of YouTube for buying baby clone um babies. But I got a good YouTuber that I look at her videos all the time. Well, two of them, and both of them have baby clone babies. And one got a baby clone avatar. I tell you the truth, I think that's the prettiest silicone avatar I've ever seen. And it looked like it's pink and purple or something like that. It's absolutely beautiful. But because her baby came from baby clone, everybody condemned her and her baby. So she went out and bought a different silicone avatar and did a video about, she hope everybody is satisfied, because basically she was bullied about her avatar from baby clone. Well, I feel like this. I've heard things about baby clone, but are we going off a hearsay with what somebody said, or do we go back and do the research and find the facts for ourselves? I personally can care. I ain't saying that I can care less, because I know artists do take the time, and it is sad if somebody is cloning their work, copying their work and thing like that. But it is just a doll, and I mean, but if rather you can afford what I have in my collection, and you want an Invicta or Invita, wherever that Chinese vase one is, I would look at, because it was a girl who I'm subscribed to her channel, and that's the baby she have. And I used to always comment to her about how she dressed that little baby up, and she did a good job. There's another teen girl, she got one, and that's what she could afford. So why are we bullying or going after people because they buy these dolls? This is what their money was spent on. And I know a lot of YouTubers are going to be mad at me, and I'm probably going to get some thumbs down on this video. And that is okay, because that's your prerogative, and you have a right to do as you so choose. But isn't this doll community supposed to be for the love of us having and collecting and sharing our dolls? If somebody's doll is not up to your standards, and you don't like where they purchase their doll from, you don't like the way they doll look, you may not even like the one I just reborn, or you may not like Kennella. Just don't say nothing negative. Just move on to the next movie or the next YouTuber you want to look at. Stop putting negative things on people's channel, because you don't know what somebody may be going through. You don't know if they're having, just like my husband used to say, he said, Earl, stop with all the road raging and thing. Because they had a safety meeting on their job, because he drives truck. And he was saying that You don't know if these people are mentally challenged. You don't know if they're extremely depressed. You don't know if they got guns or knives, weapons in their car. You just don't know how they day even went, and you come, getting on them. That can make somebody suicidal. It can just go left real fast. And this is what I'm saying. One time I had, just like the little young lady, oh goodness. And she got the pretty little girly hair. Is it Reborn Mommy? Oh, it's a little young girl. And I saw her video one time and she was crying because people was bullying her. She's a teenager. I would love to see my teenager still playing with dolls and interacting with her dolls instead of going out here getting into drugs or, getting sexually involved or just any other bad things out here in the street that these kids can get into. Why bully her for doing something that she truly loved? And she's such a cute little girl, and she had really pretty babies. I mean, I just really, and I know I'm gonna be talked about because I keep saying bullying. I feel like this here, and even having you on when she did this theme Thursday, she put in her video saying that about somebody that used to bully her when she was young, and she said, the sad thing about bullies, they don't even know that they're bullying somebody. So with that being said, if you have said something negative on anybody channel, on anybody Facebook, anybody Instagram, something nasty or negative about their dolls, and you see this video, there's nothing wrong just to go back and say I'm sorry. Because it may be, we all are human, we all make mistakes. Even my husband, I've been accused because there was one little girl used to be at my shop, and I call her my daughter and I love her unconditionally. But when we had went out of town, she was so, it's such a big gap in the age difference, and she used to say little things that really used to crank my gears. And in the midst of everything, I just went off on her one time, and my husband called me out about it, and he said, Earl, you was wrong. You can tell how much the little girl loved you and everything. You should have never gone off on her like this here. And I just didn't have the patience for the things that was coming out of her mouth. But I knew I was wrong. And when he called me out on it, I'm glad he did, because me and Sam just had this conversation after that. I said, when you friends with somebody, you're not going to agree with everything they say. But as a friend, we can talk to each other and say, well, Earl, maybe what you said was a little harsh, or, something you said or did on your video, maybe I don't agree with that, but maybe next time you can do it this and that way. And see, as a friend, true friend, you ain't gonna always agree with me, but you could call me out on my mess, and I can be like, okay, you are right. When I look back at it, and I be like, okay, you're right. Maybe I need to go about that a different way. So if I offend anybody in this video, I do apologize. But I just don't want to see people being run out the community because you don't like their dolls. You don't like what they put their dolls on. The dog y'all don't think the dolls look good. You don't think the painting job is good. You don't think the rooting job is good. If you feel this hard about their dolls and you're that invested in their dolls, well, if they can't afford to get one better to your standards, instead of talking about them, why not go get them one made up to your standards? If you don't like looking at the one on their channel, then why not just get them one made and send it to them and say this is a love package, love mail or something, or email them, message them in private and say, could you email me and give me your address, so I want to send you some love mail. And then allow them to open that love mail, and on that channel you got them a doll. If you said something negative about somebody's channel, send them a little gift in the mail and say, well, I'm sorry. And it ain't even got to be a gift. It can just be an empty card. But just say, if you don't want to come out on their channel and say you sorry, send them a little mail if they got an address or something. Or send them go on their Instagram and message them and just say you're sorry for saying something negative on their channel. or if you feel that you have wronged somebody for their channel and stuff, because this really needs to stop. I don't care if they got a Barbie doll, like I said, a reborn doll, it can be a rag doll, it can be a handmade doll. They in this doll community for the love of dolls. Let's not question somebody's pocket whether they can afford a better doll or they doll ain't looking good or they, just craziness. I've heard so many stuff since I came into this community and I allowed a lot of it to go over my head. But when this lady made this comment, and I've seen a couple of videos pop up lately, um, it just really saddened me that this is going on in our community. And as an adult, I can see if this go on with children, but we are adults. Let's try to start acting our age and not our shoe size. Just saying. But and like Bella Blessing always say, what's the thing she say? And I know I about to sound like Soul Train because I about to say love, peace, and happiness, but I think that's Soul Train. But I know Bella Blessing got something spiritual, and Bully always talk about, put your arms around yourself, wrap it around yourself, and squeeze real tight, and that's God. But let's just try to get along. Let's try to spread the love. Let's open this subject up on y'all channel. Share this have this conversation with your viewers, because like me, I only got 500 something subscribers. Some of y'all watching me may have thousands of subscribers, because I am a subscriber to y'all channels. Some people may just started a new channel. But regardless of how many subscribers y'all got, let's have this conversation and let's spread this amongst each other in the community so we can try to reach more than one person, so that we can just bring a stop to this here. And don't be ashamed to say, if you're wrong, you're wrong, and let's just stop doing all this negativity on each other's channel. And then that way we don't have to have YouTubers going off left field and thing, because we do have kids that watch these channels. So you don't, be careful of the cussing and the cursing and everything like this here. And when somebody do come on your channel, you don't have, and they do say something negative, don't allow them to make you get out of character on your channel as a clap back at what they're saying. Just you just still remain the person that you are, and you continue. Don't allow nobody to run you out of this community, because if it still goes on, just block them, report them, and block them. But like I say, I hope I don't offend anybody, because I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. But I told the young lady that I will be. And I'm saying young lady, but I don't even know her age. Like I would tell y'all, I'm 48. I'll be 49 this year. I'll be 50 next year. And at the 50-year mark, that's considered a half a century in my book. So with that being said, I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for mess. This ain't the channel for the carrying on, because that just ain't in my nature. I don't have no patience for it. And I am too old for that foolishness. And I'm trying to act my age and not my shoe size. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And like I said, I didn't turn this baby around back. I can turn her around now because I got clothes on her. But the reason I didn't turn her around is because I got her still not in zip ties. I actually have her in the strings that still come on this body. But I got all the strings tied up behind her cloth body because I don't have her weighted down yet. I promised y'all that I was going to come on today and show her this week completed painting. And like I said, I did all the painting in one day. And within a 24-hour period, because I started that night, I was finished the next night, by the next evening. But I wanted to bring her on fully rooted, but I never got around to it. But now sitting up here with the headband, I don't know. I think I like this baby bald-headed. I really do think I like her bald-headed. So I'm not sure if I want to root her or do I want to try at some painting here. Which way I'm going with her, I honestly do not know. But I do know that I pull a little bit of stuffing out of Kennella, Reva shoes, and the rest of her body is stuffed with tissue, just so I can do this video. But after this video, I'm gonna keep her together for a little bit until I try to track down this hair, and if I'm gonna look a couple of more places in this house, and at that point, I think I'm gonna just give up. I do have some other hair, but that was like a brownish black looking hair, and I really wanted to try that one, but I'm not sure if I want to do black, brown, light brown. I don't know what color I want to put on her, but and due to the fact that my other preemie was straight, well, she got the, I don't know if I want to do straight, wavy, or curly, but anyway, when she grows hair, if she grows hair, I will let y'all know. I still got to give her lashes, but as far as the painting goes, that is done. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And little Kennella over here. And for the bugs for this week theme Thursday, Kennella got on bees on her head. A little bee right here on her little bird's bee romper. And she got little bees on her shoes, on her top. And a little cute butterfly here on her little headband. And look at her. She just smirking and smiling away. And I was looking at, hold up, I'm going to look this movie up because I want to make sure I give y'all the right name when I call things out, because bad enough, I got a heavy tongue and sometimes people probably even understand what I'm saying as it is. But I don't need to be around here botching up anything either far as the name of the movie. Let me go in my history, because the other night, when I was painting her, they got some free movies on YouTube. And they got movies, I don't know if y'all know, there are movies that you can rent on YouTube as well. Because I rented Nobody's Fool the other day because I never got to the movies to see it. But, the name of this movie was the Magic of Belle Isles. Yeah. And the little girl that played in that movie name was Willow. And that's what I got her name. I think the little girl name was Willow Flower or Flower or something. Oops. I didn't even start the thing. Oh goodness, now I started my doing the most on this with the phone. But that's why I got her name from, Little Willow. I wanted to name her Minnie after my grandmama, but I think Mama's going to feel some type of way with me naming the baby. Because I think with her being a petite, I wanted her name to be Minnie. But when I heard the name Willow, I like Willow. So that's why I named her Willow. And I just think that is so cute. But anyway, because y'all know I can ramble on from now to tomorrow. So with that being said, we need to call this video to the end. I just wanted to touch base on this topic. And like I said, I hope a lot of people who look at this video decide to either, and if you don't have content on YouTube, go to your Instagram page or go on Facebook and just have this conversation. If you don't want to have the conversation, share this movie on your social media so we can just get the word out there. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, this your girl Earl, little baby Willow. Oh, I so love little Willow. I hope y'all love her as much as I love her. But she looks so cute. These are my two little micro minis. I just love them. I really, I told Bully, I said, Bully, I so into these tiny babies. I feel like getting rid of all the big babies and just get tiny babies. Because then, look here, I got them big babies lying across this couch. I think I only could have get 8 or 9 of them across here. But if I had the little babies, I could have get 20 across. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I could have more babies but take up less space. That's all. But anyway, just an idea. But this is your girl Earl, Little Willow, Little Kennella, for the Theme Thursday Little Insects and Bugs. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And once again, Let's continue to spread the love in the community. Let's keep all the negativity out the community. Save that for somebody else's community. We know we supposed to be loving dogs and loving on one another and being there. I always say we're more than just a dog community. We are a sisterhood. So let's continue to act as such and carry ourselves accordingly. This your girl Earl. And for those bullies, we gonna shake, shake, shake. We gonna shake the devil off. Shake, 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 shake. We gonna shake the devil off. Shake, 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 shake. We gonna shake the devil off. In the name of Jesus, we gonna shake the devil off. Thanks for watching.